guys, it's me, Brianca Jay. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm back with a new review. It is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm wearing my Triwizard Tournament shirt. This is actually my favorite book, so shout out to Frank White for recommending this video. He's the reason I'm doing it. Before we get started, of course, I want to tell you guys to go ahead and purchase my children's book that is out now at www.briancajay.com or Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Check it out. Also, I have a clothing line and merch line you can also find on my website. If you want to support me, these are great ways to help me out. Of course, another way to support the channel is to like, comment, and subscribe. This really helps. Really helps my page grow. It helps me get larger on the algorithm, give me a little coin. You know what I'm saying? If you've already subscribed, you already comment, you're already part of the community. I just want you to, I'm going too fast. Hold on. Hold on, let me get my stuff together. If you've already been a part of our community for so long, then thank you so much. Every subscriber counts. I think we're at 273 now. I would love to get to 300 by the end of March. I mean, by the end of January. But no pressure there. Just if you want to, please do. It means the world to me. Cost you nothing. Okay, so what you guys came for was to see my thoughts on Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is my favorite book from the series. It's actually one of the bigger ones, but my favorite from the whole series. And I think I like it so much because it's when the book turns. I feel like this is one of the key areas in the series where we see a turn in events. It's also one of the books in the series that makes me start to not like Harry. Like, I feel like a lot of people say they don't like Harry as far as the series goes, and I never know why, but there we go. But after reading this one, I was like, oh, Harry. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this particular novel, this is the novel in which they go to the Triwizard Tournament, and Cedric Diggory, a fellow Hufflepuff, is fucking sacrificed by fucking Voldemort. Or maybe it was Voldemort. Maybe it was Harry. People have their ideas about that. But, so this is the book, The Triwizard Tournament. Cedric Diggory, of course. Well, it opens up with some foreshadowing. We see that Voldemort is back. We see that Wormtail is helping him. They're at the old Riddle House, and Harry's having dreams about him in which his scar is like burning. And so when we first open the book, she jumps us right into this very suspenseful type of feeling, this very foreshadow type of event. Like, we know if Voldemort's coming up in the very first pages, Voldemort's gonna be a big deal in this fucking book, and we haven't had Voldemort like be back, right? This is the time when he's back. And so that's one of the things that really, she jumps off in really good, really deep. The book takes on a darker tone, a mysterious tone. I loved it. I thought it was awesome because, you know, we grow up with the book, and so as you're growing up, you don't want your books to kind of stay adolescent. So it was cool that J.K. Rowling grew with her audience. You know, her audience had a turn of age. Harry had a turn of age. Things got more difficult, and you see it for Harry. And I liked the novel a lot. I just didn't like Harry. And I think it was purposeful, right? So there are times where we see Harry's negative characteristics, right? And we see that he has like all the, like he's drama, okay? He's just drama. I'm sorry. I have to say it like it is. He's drama. So why I don't like Harry in this novel is because I start to realize his impact on everybody in the school. Like, because Harry has so many things going on in his life, he impacts and endangers in a whole school, which is absurd. You're expelled. That's an absurd way for everybody around you to have to live in fear because you are at Hogwarts. It is absurd. And I felt so bad because no one can enjoy a regular life just because Harry happens to go to their school. And this is what Cedric Diggory represents for me. So Cedric Diggory is there. And Cedric Diggory is everything that Harry would have been if Harry's parents had stayed alive, right? So he is kind, he's brave, he's like the main guy on the Quidditch team for the Hufflepuffs. He was chosen, elected to be in the Triwizard Tournament. He's dating Cho Chang, which is Harry's crush. So he has everything that pretty much Harry would have had or imagines his life would be like if he got to grow up in the wizarding world. And he has a bit of jealousy for Cedric. And you see it throughout the prior novels. It may be mentioned a little bit, But what sucks is, you know, Cedric got chosen for the Triwizard Tournament, and then Harry was elected for the Triwizard Tournament, and his election wasn't legally given as Cedric's words. He was put there by Voldemort and his plan. So they go to the Triwizard Tournament, and no, they're working for Triwizard Tournament. Cedric's such a cool guy. He's a Hufflepuff. You know, he's helping this guy. He's giving him clues. Harry's giving clues back. And, you know, that's fair. And then we get to when they're there. And they both touch the cup. And they're transported. And this is when things get tricky. They see a green light. No, he says, kill despair. And then Harry hears a voice. And they see his green light. And then he opens his eyes. And Cedric is dead. Now, some people argue that Cedric was killed by Harry. I don't think so. I did when I was reading the book. I was like, what the hell? But, that's not the way J.K. Rowling went with it. I think it would have been completely plausible. I'm not sure if she put it there that way for it just in case she had a change of heart and wanted to go a little darker. But it was plausible that he could have been the killer because it wasn't stated in the book. And it left us all with a little bit of a, what just happened? We do find out that Voldemort is back. Albus Dumbledore helps him out. Hermione and Ron help him out. But overall, this book is really about the theme of friendship, the theme of sacrificing yourself, learning to work well with others, learning how to have good sportsmanship, kind of staying true to what you know to be true, even when everybody else is telling you a lie. Those are really good themes, I think, for a young adult book. This is, of course, is a classic for young adult. But it has some really good themes that we can think about. Themes that, I feel like I'm still talking too fast. It has really awesome themes for that coming of age era. The thing I just didn't like, again, was that Cedric Diggory died because I just didn't think it was fair. I just don't think that anybody's life being impacted by Harry's is fair. Even in the 5th book, I think he tries to date Cho Chang, who is Cedric Diggory's ex-girlfriend, and he gets irritated with her because she starts to ask him questions about Cedric's last moments. And Harry's so selfish, she's like, I don't want to talk about this right now. Excuse me, like, you have had my boyfriend killed. You have been a terror on this campus. We got the mentors up here. Things are not like they used to be, and it's because of you. Like, your impact by just going and enrolling in Hogwarts has been a sore in everybody's ass, Harry. He's a sore in everybody's ass, and I think it's so unfortunate throughout the book. Like, once I got to this part of the series, I was like, you know what, Harry? Why can't you go to homeschool? Like, because everything is ruined. Like, it's like going to school with that one kid who gets prom canceled. Like, dude, you're annoying. No one wants to be your friend. Well, of course, Harry has friends. He has Ron. He has Hermione. And, you know, the book continues to take a turn as the series goes on. But this is one of the key turning points in the novel. Cedric Diggory died at the Triwizard Tournament. I think the Triwizard Tournament was written so gracefully. It kept me on my toes. I was so excited throughout. I love the pacing of the book. I love the word choice. I love the themes that come out. This is one of the best books in the Harry Potter series. The Goblet of Fire is my favorite of all of them. Yeah, tell me which one in the series is your favorite. And if you want me to do a review of it, let me know. My name is Brianca Jay. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for being a part of Book Talk. If you enjoyed it, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. If you're already down with the gang, then you already know what time it is. I'll catch y'all next week. It's been real. Thank you so much. Have a great day.